Yes guys, and welcome back to another video. It is Monday the 19th of January, and today I'm just going to show you a complete day in the life, everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm eating, to kind of show you why I believe routine is king. I'm somebody that personally strives when they're in a solid routine, and of course when you've got goals and things that you want to achieve and you want your life to look and live a certain way, then routine is massive, and it's something I firmly believe in. So I'm just going to take you through the complete day and show you what we get up to. We've had our morning coffee, we've got ourselves changed, and we're about to go and hit the gym, but not before we've made the workout fuel. So guys, when I talk about fueling my workouts, because I do train so early in the morning, it is around 7 right now. I don't like having a full meal. However, I do like to get carbs in. So the product that I have been using that helps me achieve this is this workout fuel from Marchon. I've been using this now for about 6 months, and I think it's genuinely a really good product. It's going to give you about 20 grams of carbohydrates. It's got things like nootropics in there. It's also got some caffeine in there as well. So I'll have a scoop of this in the bottle, and I will sip on that like during the workout as well. Just because I tend to have like conditioning based in the end of my workout. So I like to make sure I'm drinking those carbs for the full duration through the strength work and then into the conditioning, just to make sure I've got that extra bit of energy after like an hour of strength. I also put in 2 scoops of this pure vitamin C powder. So I got this off Amazon, and this is just generally good for building the immune system, and of course with it being winter now, it's just like a perfect addition. It's quite sour tasting, but when I mix it in, obviously with the workout fuel, you can't really taste it. So I just like to do what I can to help boost the immune system, because fingers crossed I've actually been sick or been run down over the course of winter just now, which is always a bonus because it's something that I used to struggle with. And of course I will eat something. We're just going to have easy carbs through this banana. So good chunk of carbs around workout, during workout, and then once we get back from the gym, that's where we'll have breakfast and kind of refuel after the workout. So guys, gym workout has been done for the morning. So as this vlog is all about routine, that is one non-negotiable for me. It is working my training session into my morning, because I'm one of those people that like needs to work out first thing to enhance my energy, enhance my mood, to make me feel good, but also to put a massive tick in the box as well for the day. And once that is done, it helps me relax and allows me to then
crack on with the rest of the day, knowing that I don't have to make the effort to then go out later today and train. Because one thing that I really notice in my day is in the afternoon I don't have that same desire to go train. So I'd rather go first thing in the morning, get it out the way, and then it sets me up for the rest of the day, which is what it's about. So now that that session's been done, we can head in and we can make my most favourite meal of the day. Let's go. So going into this pan that's already been used, not by me this morning, we weigh everything out. So we generally have 60 gram of the oats. We then have a scoop of protein powder. I'm using, again, a product from Marchon, which is a sweet and salty peanut butter. Actually really good flavored. In that bowl right there, weighed out already, we've got 25 gram of actual peanut butter, because what I like to do once the hot oats are cooked is pour that on top and it kind of all melts in. And then I will top it off with 2 types of fruit. So I've got this frozen smoothie mix. So we've got some pineapple, some melon, some papaya in there, and just the standard frozen raspberries. So we'll weigh all this out, bang it into the pan, get it on the hob, and show you what that looks like when we're done.
So when I talk about routine, obviously, you know, I've got my work responsibilities. If you didn't know, I have my own online coaching service. So I am now 14 years into the coaching industry, and I help men get into peak physical shape and peak fitness, as well as obviously train for performance and events such as half marathon, full marathon, Hyrox, Ironman 70.3, or even sport specific performance. So if you are looking for a coach, somebody that can help you transform your life or help you achieve your goals, top link in the description. Now with my job, it is all work from home, online based, and I work for myself as well. So that means I can be pretty savvy with my time that I commit to my working hours. And the way in which I like to do this is I like to have 3 work blocks of 3 hours across the day to get in as much of that work as I need to, as well as grow my business, do my admin, create my content, etc. And within the days as well, which you'll see later in this video, I have, you know, other bits and pieces that I like to ensure get done, such as activity, such as second training sessions, cooking and preparing meals, so that my routine can all run nicely together as well. So I'll show you more of this as we go into the video, but essentially my first work block from usually about 8:30 in the morning till about lunchtime is coming to an end, which means the next part of the video we'll see what we've got for today's lunch, and I'm looking forward to that.
We've got 3 eggs scrambled on 2 slices of sourdough. We've got some bacon and we've got some cucumber, just because I enjoy it, and some good micronutrients in that one. And then we're going to top the eggs off with the sweet chili sauce. Absolutely banging meal.
So when it comes to routine, one thing that I think is like really important, if you can stick to it, is the timing of the meals that you have and consume. Like I generally have lunch between 12 and 12:30 during the day, because it's all about your circadian rhythm. Like your body responds its best when it's doing the same kind of things every single day. It's like anything, consistency is what drives us forward, and your body is no different. So timing of your meals is like really important, especially when you're training as well. Like what you have before, what you have after, how soon you have these before and after each workout, but also throughout the rest of the day, making sure again you're getting your protein to aid that recovery, and just keeping yourself in a really good and consistent eating pattern and routine, so your body's getting everything that it needs over a set window. I know for everybody that's not always the case, but actually trying to implement structured eating regardless of, you know, your working hours or what you've got going on for that day is a massive thing as well to help you win with your day, with your routines and your structures.
So speaking of routine, something that I do try and make a non-negotiable every single day is getting out for a walk, getting some steps in, making sure that we're keeping the body active. If I can, I try and do this after I've eaten something, just because again it does help with digesting food and just making sure that everything passes through the way in which it should do. But for me, you know, steps are a big thing. It helps us burn obviously a lot of my calories throughout the day as well, but all is important, I would say, from a mental standpoint. Having a little bit of a break in the day from work and all those tasks and just getting some headspace. And there are probably one more main reason as to why we get our steps up. Why is that?
Get more food.
Let's get more food so we can eat more, because obviously if we burn more we get to eat more. That's the best part of the routine.
So guys, it's a little while in the future now. We've just got done with work block number 2 of the day. The reason why I'm standing topless in my kitchen is as follows. We've now got an opportunity for 30 minutes of training. So if I flip this camera around, what you'll see is we've got the bike. So we're gonna jump on this for 30 minutes. We've also got the laptop where we're catching up on a YouTube vlog, and then what we've also got is meal prep in the oven. So what that means is within our routine we've got a 30-minute window where we can do something positive for our goals. I am on the bike as it stands right now until I'm in a position to run. In not so distant future, this evening bike session will become a short run, but we're not quite there yet. But within that window of opportunity, we can catch up on content, because again, something that I like to do is consume that. I don't just always want to be sat on the sofa consuming content. I would rather do it in one hit with some level of training. So do zone 3 on the bike, and then the meal prep in the oven means for a couple of days throughout this week, you know, we've got lunches taken care of and we have some bits and pieces potentially for evening meal. So for me, making sure I'm prepared and having these set time slots to do things in really means my routine stays on lock, and that's again something that, you know, I truly value. So we're going to jump on the bike, get this session done, get a bit of a sweat on, the heating's on, we're going to sweat out some of the toxins. And of course I always try and do this on a Monday, because generally over the weekend I do tend to consume more calories, so I feel I've got plenty of energy on a Monday to be able to train twice, and also sets me up for the week as well. Let's go. Look at that. So we've got 4 reduced fat sausages on that side of the plate. We've got some mash, just straight up mashed potato. We've got broccoli, and of course we've got carrots, topped off with rich beef gravy, which always gets a chef kiss. So guys, last meal of the day, going in to top off a good full day of eating, a good day in the life, and of course training, showing you what my routine looks like. So in here we've got 180 gram of yogurt, we've got a tangerine, we've got 50 gram of blueberries, and 20 gram of granola. So perfect way to end the day. And talking on routine, like again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is the thing that, like, if you want to be successful with your fitness journey, with your life, your goals, your business, whatever it is that you actually truly care about, something that again you want to achieve or do really well in, like, your routine is just so important, how you go about achieving the things that you are set out. And
I understand that there are going to be exceptions to the rule, like those people that may be watching with, you know, very young children, you know, babies, or potentially those people that have, you know, disabilities or have demands put on them that require a lot of their time. But again, if you are serious about what it is you want to achieve, it's just finding the routine that is obviously going to work for you. It takes time to build it. It takes effort. You have to reassess your whole schedule. You have to understand time management. But once you get a grasp of that and you start doing it consistently, it really does help you and drive you forward. So, you know, routine is king. It always will be. And yeah, if you can make it happen, I can guarantee you'll have a lot of success. So yeah, that's an honest look in my day and what I get up to build out my routine, which stays pretty much as it is 80-90% of the year, away from obviously travel and things like that. But even when I'm traveling, I still try to stick to the things and build out a new routine, a new environment. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, watch a little bit of YouTube, get in bed for 9 as I spoke about earlier, read a little bit of the book, and yeah, just get ready to do it all again tomorrow. So if you have enjoyed the video, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.